Okay. All right. So you got to sit still with mommy. Hey guys, Nicole Cooper here, and wanted to shoot a video today to address a topic that I've just never ever heard anyone talk about. But lately in my Inner Circle Alliance coaching program, I've been having this conversation with quite a few of our teammates. And so I wanted to do it because it needs to be spoken of. The focus today is simply for those of you who are parents in the internet network marketing world, and you're trying to get your groove with how to fit into this industry. And what we typically do, just like you try to keep up with the Joneses offline, and in the world of luxury, we try to keep up with the Joneses online. When we see those people who are extremely successful and we are wondering how can we keep up and do what they're doing and accomplish what they've accomplished. And so as a mom of a young child and realizing how much of an impact it has on your work life and how much your work life interrupts your family life, I wanted to talk to you guys about what I've personally done and some of the things that I've learned that I would just hope that they're beneficial to you as a parent, as a mom, whether you're a single parent or a working parent or a parent of multiples. I have friends that have quite a few kids. So I just wanted to give you guys a couple of tips of how to survive in this industry because listen, there's a lot of great people doing wonderful and awesome things, but their circumstances might be totally different from yours. For example, you might be following someone that is young and single with no responsibilities and still living at home with their parents, or have very minimal responsibilities and have nothing but time on their hands to just focus and zone in on just the computer all day long. Or you might be comparing yourself to a couple that does this together full time. One is stronger where the other one is weak, and they balance each other out, and they're super duper phenomenal, and they're committed, but they still may not have any other responsibilities outside of one another and the internet. Or just, I mean, I've been around a lot of people in my personal company. It's just couples. I mean, it just makes a world of difference because two heads are better than one. However, if it's just you, and if you're not single, you're not at home with your parents, you have tons of responsibilities, you have children, you have, gymnastics and soccer and baseball and football and karate and arts and crafts and the mommy's club. I know you love gymnastics. If you have all of that on your plate, let me just give you guys a couple of tips as a parent to be able to survive. I know. Yeah, you were on the merry-go-round and you did gymnastics this morning. We actually just got back from gymnastics. Yes. So here's what I want to share with you guys. And here's another thing. Just pay attention to who are the big names in this industry and begin to think about what's going on behind the scenes. Because I've noticed that this industry is male-dominated.
What's that?
Is that a bad thing? It's not a bad thing, but most men, if they have a significant other in their house, they don't have to deal with the stuff that we deal with. Yeah, this is P90X. See, everybody? She's telling you guys that mama needs to do P90X. So anyway, the point is, guys, that if you're looking at Mike Dillard, David Wood, Cedrick Harris, Daegan Smith, Mark Hoverson, Jonathan Butt. I honestly, Mark Hoverson, remove him from the equation. I know he has a big family and is a big family man, but Jonathan Butt, 25 years old, young guy, single, dating, but single, basically. But you look at these guys' life and their success and what they've accomplished. These are actually my role models, my mentors. I love them, but I got to take into consideration that even if they have children and they have a wife and they have families, these guys are not worried about who's cooking dinner tonight, if the bills are coming in. I mean, they may pay the bills, but they have somebody to help take care of some of that stuff. They don't have to worry about picking up the kids from school. And if they do, I mean, it's just not as much responsibility as most moms carry. And so, you got to be careful while we're watching a video. If you want to talk with me while we're shooting a video, then that's fine. Okay? Yes, ma'am? So my point is this. If you're comparing yourself to the leaders in this industry and you're trying to keep up, not saying you can't do it, but take into consideration where you are. Take into consideration where you are, what level of commitment you have to commit to this industry, And let me just give you a couple of tips of some of the things that I've learned that I've had to do. Number one, if you're comparing yourself, stop it. Don't do it. Because here's the deal, like you can bring something very unique into this industry that no one else has. And it may be the fact that you're a parent. I have a girlfriend who's a mom of 6 girls. And so her story has been, I'm the mom of 6. If you are a family-oriented person, you can create your internet marketing around the fact that, hey, everything I do has Chloe in it. So people can know it's Nicole and Chloe, and that is probably a unique spin. Who else has a mom and a 2-year-old as their brand for internet marketing? Hi. But my point is, incorporate your lifestyle into your marketing efforts and don't be embarrassed or ashamed by the fact that, hey, I can't spend 10 hours a day in front of a computer. I can't keep my office clean. You know what I mean? Like if you look behind me, those are receipts on the floor that I'm going through. But the point is, like, my daughter kind of runs my office. I have all kinds of stuff like her letters and alphabets and tons of stuff. All her, you see her paintings is on the back wall over there. It's just tons and tons of stuff that is a part of my life that I can't escape. So if I'm doing a webinar, my daughter's talking, they have to understand that I'm a mom. If I'm doing a taping and she's in the background going in and out of the closet, it's a part of our journey. The markers are downstairs, baby. You got to go downstairs and ask Daddy, okay? Hold on to the rail. Okay, so my point is, guys, if you're a parent and you have children, that is your first priority. Don't be ashamed of that. Incorporate it into what you do because, hey, our first obligation is to our family. That's why we're doing this, and we have to be very cautious to not let them suffer because we're trying to keep up with the Joneses of the internet marketing world. All right? Second thing is, if you are trying to really get a ground, your footing in this industry, my suggestion to you is find one thing that you know you can do and do it well and get it done and stick to that one thing, master it, hone in on that skill and allow that to be your gateway to success in this industry. Mine was video and Facebook. I will say that I did spend a lot of time on the computer because I did put her in daycare, but video for me is easy. I can shoot this video. It's shot in iMovie. I can edit it in like 20 minutes and click the YouTube button and it's up, and it's some other things to do on my private hosting site. But my point is, I'm sticking to what I know I can do and what I do well. And if I'm consistent in doing it, that can be my success story. And it's the same exact thing for you. Find one thing. Like if you only have an hour a day, you work a full-time job, you got 3 kids who are all active, and you're in the PTA and you're in the church choir and you try to have date night with your spouse, and you can only do an hour a day. Listen, like, don't try to add 5 different ways of marketing onto your plate. This thing does not charge, baby. Mommy got to figure out what's wrong with it, okay? I'll get it fixed, all right? But the point is that you cannot put more on your plate than you will be able to accomplish, because all you're doing is frustrating yourself. You're shutting down your own doors, and you're actually, you're just limiting yourself because you're doing too much. The third thing is, and I talked about that already, find a niche and hone in on it. That was the second thing. The third thing is that if you are in a primary business or if you're in internet marketing, one of the things that I'm seeing done in our system, the mailboxmoneysystems.com, is people are connecting and they're kind of filling in for each other's weaknesses. They're partnering, they're doing stuff together, and that way it takes the load off. So let's say you want to start doing webinars weekly so that you can position yourself as an authority figure out there. What you want to do is partner up with somebody else that can carry the load, and maybe you flip-flop every other week. The point is, you're with someone that's helping you to get more things done. And then my fourth thing is go at your own pace. Like, it took me a year before I started really making money on the internet, and I'm very proud of my journey. It was frustrating. It was many sleepless nights. Okay, baby, we're going to fix it. And it's been sleepless nights lately. But my point is, guys, it's a level of commitment that you're going to have to make. It's times that you won't sleep. You won't be able to do everything that you want to do. But in the end, you'll win if you're committed to this journey and you just take hold of those 3 tips that I shared. So, guys, got to go. It's already hitting 10 minutes. Baby's getting frustrated. We got to fix her leapster. Say bye-bye. See you later. Let's do a kiss. Mwah. Okay, you give a hug? All right, come on, let's hug. Oh. Okay, and we give him a kiss. Come on, let's give him a kiss. Mwah. All right, say see you later. Gotta go. Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Give him a kiss. Bye.